Gunns Plains is a small town located 20 kilometres south of Ulverstone on the northwest coast of Tasmania. Nestled between the Dial Range and Leven River lies a tranquil country park. Wings Wildlife Park is home to one of the largest range of animals in the state. From native wildlife and birds of prey, reptiles and Tasmania's only crocodiles. Stage 3. The stage starts in Ulverstone today, it then climbs 30 kilometres into a strong southerly wind before they turn right and descend into Gunns Plains. They then take on the iconic climb out of Gunns Plains, the climb that Richie Port made famous in his Tour of Tasmania win.
That first bit's got to really take it out of some people, and hopefully that'll sort of bring the bunch down to a smaller group.
Ruth Corset leads by 10 seconds to Tessa Fabry and a further 57 seconds to Annalisa Hull.
Yeah, Ruth's got a very dominant team, so I'd like to see how I can take her on and see what she tries to do on the climbs. I noticed yesterday not too many of her riders could stick with her on that final climb, so if the race breaks up relatively early, she mightn't be as strong without her teammates surrounding her.
Just after the start, after neutral, there was a crash involving Tessa Fabry and a few other girls. Tessa had to chase for 15 k's into the headwind to get back on. Did a fantastic job.
It was hard work getting back on. I was sort of lucky a bit that the bunch wasn't working too hard at that stage, so I was able to get back on.
As we thought, it was pretty slow in the first 40k because it was all uphill into a headwind. So the girls stayed together all the way till they turned, till they started doing the major descents down in the Gunns Plains.
Bicycle Superstore girls got on the front and set a really decent pace down the climb. I just made sure that I was, top 5 through there because I knew that the peloton would splinter there.
Then they singled themselves out. The race pace really picked up, and then the excitement started to happen at the base of the big climb.
Suddenly sort of lost my wheel and went left into the gravel and just went down.
So I was just behind her, so I kind of went over the top of her, but managed to get straight back on again.
I dropped my chain and was sort of a bit frazzled after that and just wasn't able to get back on.
Our leader, Ruth Corset, climbed back on a bike, caught the leading group again, led the leading group of 5 across the climb to win the Queen of the Mountains. The climb was awesome. We had 3 girls out the front, Ruth Corset, Annalisa Hull and Lizzie Williams. Annalisa Hull, for a 16-year-old, showed amazing talent riding up there, tapping away all day.
That climb was tough. I tried to make it look like it was easy, but it's definitely a hard climb.
And the action again continued when Annalisa Hull and Ruth Corset crashed heavily with 5 k's to go, leaving just 3 girls out the front.
I overcooked the corner. There was quite a bit of gravel on the road, so just slid out.
I was a little bit unlucky, just Ruth hit the corner a little bit too hard and hit on the brakes, and I just happened to go into the back of her, come down on my elbow.
Ruth, I told her she's like a cat, she doesn't die, and she got back on after falling off twice, and that was amazing, but I just knew that she would be feeling it towards the end, and I was feeling fresh.
Ruth remounted a bike, chased down the girls, caught them at the end and went on to win the tour. And the stage was won by Lizzie Williams, who I think we picked at the start, who rode extremely well to pick up her first stage win.
I feel so relieved.
Finally a win!
Trying to hide that I hadn't been feeling good during the tour, but 10k in today I just knew that I had good legs, so I was going to go.
And Queen of the Mountains, Annalisa Hull. Bad luck for Annalisa Hull. She's got a broken collarbone, had to go to hospital, but a fantastic effort, a fantastic girl, 16 years of age, and look out for her in the future.
I'm a little bit disappointed, but I think in a couple of hours I'll be all right, and I did have a really great weekend, especially yesterday, so I'll be over it. I'm proud of myself.
My girls did a really good job controlling the pace and making sure no one would get away. That was our plan, for no one to get away before that final big climb.